Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Convo and Marlo. You know what I'm saying? Today I got a special guest here with me today. Who do I have the pleasure of being here with?
What up, y'all? It's T3 from Trouble Team.
Okay. Big T3, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the city.
Appreciate
you came
you.
late, rainy. It's not usually like this, but hopefully tomorrow is better.
Hopefully.
How you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good. Blessed to be here.
Okay, how was the drive up here? I know y'all was in Calgary the other day.
Yeah, we were in Calgary, so it was calm. It was like 3 hours. I slept for like an hour of it, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. What was the scenery like out there?
In Calgary, It was cool. It was a little bit like Ottawa to me, I feel like, because I've only been to Ottawa. I ain't really been to Montreal or nothing like that. So
you're born and raised in Ottawa?
No, I've been to Ottawa. It kind of gave me that vibe just being in Calgary. And I'm from Barrie.
Oh, okay. You got to explain to me what the vibe, like, what's the similarity between them two?
Well, for one, I feel like everyone in Calgary was speaking French. And in Ottawa...
You speak French out there?
I seen a whole lot of French people, no?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's some French people. I heard a lot of people speaking French over there. And when I was in Ottawa, I heard a lot of people speaking French. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. What are the vibes? Because I only been there only for, like, layovers. I had to renew my passport out there. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't really go see nothing like nightlife or nothing like that. We were just kind of kicked up at the Airbnb, but the vibes when we were playing ball was crazy. It was turnt for sure.
It was mad people there, a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, there was mad people there.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, you said, so who I have here is T3, you know what I'm saying? But who are you besides that? You know what I'm saying? I know you're a baller and stuff, but outside the court.
Outside of basketball, I just be making music, honestly.
You make music?
Yeah, I make music. You can find me on my YouTube channel.
No way.
Yeah. Other than that, just basketball, man. I'm just getting ready for my season at Georgian College in September. And other than that, yeah, just hooping.
Is the music tough or what? Because I don't want to go check it out, you know what I'm saying? Waste my time. Is it tough?
You'll definitely won't be wasting your time if you go check into that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
so have you always been into ball? Is that something you got into growing up?
Basketball has been my life, yes.
Where'd the motivation come from?
I never really had no person that I could say motivated me to play basketball. I always just liked the sport, and then going on to my rep team, I always had some players that were better than me that I kind of looked up to, so I could say they motivated me. But other than that, it was just pure love for the game, honestly. And then I went to Humber after my high school year, and then COVID hit. So then,
COVID's always slowing down everything.
When COVID hit, I was out of the game for 4 years.
Holy.
Wasn't really playing basketball, and then what kind of got me back on the court was everyone in my city was saying that, okay, Showtime was coming to my city to play ball, so I kind of had to pop out, and then from there kind of regain my love for the game.
Okay. So you didn't let COVID slow it down?
Nah. I was always hooping, but I wasn't in any system basketball or anything like that, or at a school or whatnot.
See, what's funny to me, I always hear people talking about COVID was good thing for me because it gave me time to focus more on this, more on that.
Yeah.
But it seems like more people I talk to, it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, I feel like it's good and bad for certain people. I feel like if you were in a system with sports, you were cool, but if you weren't in no sports system and you were trying to get to the next level or something like that, you had no opportunity because you were just stuck in your house, you know what I mean?
Okay. Now, I want to get into ball later. I want to see who you are as a person, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you do music. You know, I'm gonna ask you more on that later. You do ball. Like I said, I'm gonna ask you on all that later. But growing up, you said you're from Barrie?
Yeah.
What's it like over there? Because this is my first time ever hearing this.
Yeah, Barrie is nothing really going on.
Is it B-E-R-R-Y?
B-A-R-R-I-E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And growing up there, it was cool, honestly. There's a suburban side, and there's obviously the little bit of broker people kind of side. So I was on that side, obviously not really doing too much, just kind of growing up, honestly, getting how I live, honestly, not really doing too much, to be real. And then once high school hit, I kind of started focusing more on basketball, so it kind of took my mind away from everything else that was really going on, because ain't nothing really going on.
Is it one of those places where some people are outside, or is just most people not like that at all?
There's not a lot of places.
I mean, I gotta ask you because I never.
If you drive Barrie, the city itself is only a 20-minute drive until you're out of there. You know what I mean? To the next city. So there's the downtown, and then there's the north side and the south side. There's nothing else, honestly, after that.
How far is it from the major cities?
It's 45 minutes to an hour from Toronto.
And that's without the traffic?
And that's with the traffic, it's probably an hour and a half. Without the traffic, 45 minutes an hour.
No, I can't lie. I'm sick and tired of Toronto. I've been to that city way too many times. I took the I think it was the 401 or the 407, whichever one you pay for.
Yeah.
I took that one from Toronto to Hamilton. Dog. I was wondering as I'm driving, I'm like, yo, why is no one else on the highway? It was just me for the longest time. A bill comes in.
Yeah,
2 weeks later.
Yeah, you know, you're getting tagged, you're gonna have to wait for sure over there. But it's cool though, because in Barrie there's not a lot of traffic like that because it's so far from Toronto. So like all the nonsense is going on up there.
Yeah.
And I get a one-way street in Barrie.
Okay. Is the neighborhood one of those where like the kids are outside playing type of thing, or everyone keeps to themselves, or everyone knows each other?
I mean, nowadays everyone's on their phone, so no one's really outside. But when I was growing up, in my neighborhood, everyone was outside, playing games, manhunt, whatever the case may be, just doing regular kid stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But other than that, like, nowadays everyone's just inside on their phone, not really doing too much out there.
Okay. One thing you said I like is you said you're going back to school.
Yeah.
A lot of people after a certain age or once they graduate high school, they don't really see themselves going back to school.
Yeah.
What made you say like, let me have school as a backup or just to go?
Just regaining like my love for the game, honestly. Like after me and Showtime kind of had our first, like when he came to my city, we had our takeover. After that, like I started getting back in the gym a little bit more than I used to be. And then I think a year after that, we linked up and started like doing takeovers together and stuff. So then like I actually started to like have fun playing basketball again. And then
the love came back.
Yeah, the love came back. And previous years, like you needed to get like your COVID shot and all that other stuff to go to school. And I wasn't getting all that. So then
you're not into that.
No, I wasn't getting all that. So I had to wait. So like just between that, trying to get my life situated and regaining my love for the game, like it all just kind of came together into this year. So September is kind of like the perfect time for me to step back on the court.
Okay. How long are you gonna be in school for, or how long you plan on it?
Well, like my course that I'm doing is 1 year, and after that, I'm probably gonna try and expand my options elsewhere because I really just want to go to school again, just to kind of like get my foot back in the door as far as basketball, just to get some more eyes on me and whatnot. So, yeah.
How old are you?
Pretty much it. 23.
You're 23. Oh, okay, I was about to say, you look 29 or something.
Nah. I'm turning 24 at the end of this month.
Okay. Happy early birthday.
Appreciate you.
Now, who's a better baller, you or Show?
Definitely me. Me and Showtime have two different play styles, so it's like he's better than me at a lot of things, but I could dunk a basketball.
Holy. Yeah, that was another thing I was gonna ask you. As a player, what type of style? You know what I'm saying? What type of style player are you? Are you more like the Kyrie type, the LeBron type, the big man moving?
I'd say more LeBron than Kyrie, only because like growing up in my high school team, it wasn't really like a one-man dominant team. Like my team had like a whole lot of plays going on, so it was like, and like white people, so you know how that shit gets. Like everyone's passing the ball, doing just a whole bunch of three-pointers.
Three-man weaves.
Yeah. So like I wasn't really doing too much like flashy stuff in high school, but once I got out of high school, I mean, even before high school, honestly, I was always like the outdoor kind of player, but like just the play style that I had to play in was more like ball movement oriented, like kind of San Antonio Spurs kind of ball, you'd call it. And then after high school, I got a little bit more of a flashy game, and then just being at the takeovers with Showtime just kind of brought out a different side of me as well. So like now it's kind of like Kyrie and LeBron mixed together, I'd say.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I like that. I like a nice little mix.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I got a bone to pick with you. That dunk that you got where you cross your legs.
Oh,
that's my guy.
Oh, that's your guy?
Bro, I saw the video. A homie sent it to me. He's like, yo, look what just happened to him. Look. He said the name. I'm like, nah, no way, not him. I'm watching the video. I'm like, this can't be him. No way.
Hey, he came up to me after that and dapped me up and said that I didn't dunk on him. But I heard that he wasn't even the type of guy to really be like going crazy over shit like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it honest. I didn't even really I obviously meant to do that, but like it just kind of happened. Honestly, like I wasn't really looking to do that to anybody. Like once I swung off the rim, he was there, and I guess he was the victim.
No, cause I was talking to some of the homies about this. I'm like, yo, I hope this guy. The next time he tries to diss me, roast me, anything, that's the first thing I'm bringing up. He can't roast for the next year and a half, because that's the first thing niggas are bringing up.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask is, when it comes to how y'all play, and there's always like you and the other team clashing heads. Is that an accidental thing? Is that a thing to get the other team going? What's the whole thing behind all that?
I feel like it's the other team most of the times. I feel like
Is it the other?
I feel like it's because they see the energy that we bring to the game, and it's like when we get going, like we're gonna talk our shit, and it's like some people don't know how to react to that, so they look like they're a little bit more bothered than others, so they take it a certain way. But we're not gonna back down if anyone's talking a different kind of way, right?
I never see it like. To me, there's nothing wrong with talking crazy. Obviously, as long as we keep it ball related, nothing personal, it's good.
Yeah,
it's all good. But then I see some of the reaction that some of these guys give, or you know, and I'm like, yo, these guys might leave and come back on some bullshit, you know?
You'd think so, but nah, it's calm.
It's never that serious
all the time. Yeah, like the only people that really kind of get out of hand are the people that are on the sidelines, not even playing ball, just trying to act sick for the camera, trying to just get on the camera and do some nonsense. Like the people that be playing ball, like. They'll go back and forth with it, but it never gets to that point.
Has there been one player that like actually got under your skin that you wanted to like, you know what I'm saying? Like if the cameras were off, it'd be a little different.
Only one time in my life, and it was Showtime.
It was him.
I'm gonna tell you shit. It was
what
Showtime.
Happened?
It was the takeover that he came to Barrie, and we were just going at it, and then
going back and forth.
Yeah, like both the dogs came out of both of us, and. That was that. After that, but we kept it basketball though. That was the difference. Like we weren't really getting onto nothing, but once they saw that me and him were kind of butting heads, you know how the crowd gets. Everyone starts rushing the court. Everyone's excited, and then, but now we kept the basketball, and then after that, like through all these takeovers, like no one really gets under my skin, and like just from the people on the sidelines chanting and saying whatever the hell they say, like I can't really be bothered. I laugh.
The one thing that kills me is whenever. Like let's say a dude gets crossed up, dunked on, or fillet, whatever the case may be. The guys come up, start patting their head. To me, that's wild. I'm like, yo, no way can I sit there and let niggas pat me on the head.
Yeah.
You know?
I've never felt that one before yet, but it is crazy to see that. Crazy. I don't know how some people hug that, but
how the link up come about?
With me and Showtime. We almost fought. Type shit, you know? Like we almost got into it. So and then after, I swear it was like not even 2 hours after the game, I hollered at him and said, good game, broski, hollered at me, and then we were just cool ever since. One of my homies that I make music with is cool with him as well, and then he kind of just connected us on more of a friendlier, you know? And then once he got back into doing the takeovers, he did a tryout, and then I just popped out to the tryout. And just killed.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we've been rocking ever since then.
Would you say it's hard to focus on music while you got the whole ball thing going on, or you find a way to balance it? Because now soon you got school coming up too.
Yeah. I kind of took a break from music. Honestly, I dropped my last music video, I think in March. But like since we started doing the tour, I'd say like it is kind of hard to balance both, just because like I feel like I'm trying to put myself into a content creator like basketball image, and it's like. I feel like rap nowadays is just like kind of played out. Like everyone, like if wants to be a rapper, they have to be like a gangster in a sense. They have to be a street nigga in a sense. You know what I mean? And it's like I make music talking about my life, and it's like I don't know. I feel like it'll just get in the way, and people won't really like take one or the other serious in a sense until like you've established yourself in one lane. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm kind of just. I feel like basketball's always been my main thing. So just. Trying to get that to the peak of where I can get it, and then follow up with the music, or just kind of use it as like not necessarily like a side quest, but like something else for people to see me at or see me doing, would just kind of benefit me better.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So you're saying right now you're just gonna stick to the ball route.
What I was thinking was just sticking to the hooping, but like I'm trying to find a different way to showcase my music in a sense, because I feel like a lot of people with music nowadays, it's like they don't want to just hear the music. They want to see like something behind it, like a music video, so to speak. But you know, it's too time consuming to be doing both, going all over the place doing basketball and then coming home and then doing music and stuff like that. It's time consuming, obviously. So I'm trying to find another way to showcase my music with something for the people to see as well. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now for someone like me that haven't heard anything of your music, you know what I'm saying? What type of artist would you say you are?
Like I make rap songs, but like my sound is like unique though. I feel like every person I've showed my music to, I always ask them like, who do I sound like? If you could tell me an artist I sound like, who do I sound like? They can't tell me an artist I sound like. You know what I mean? So it's like I have a unique rap sound that's like it's more like melodic, but it's also like not in a sense, you know, like it's just there's rapping and there's also like a little bit of like I wouldn't even say singing, just like harmonizing in a sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I'd explain it, obviously.
Okay. And how long you said you've been doing that for?
Probably since COVID started, it's like 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
But like I haven't really been doing it too seriously. Like me and my friends kind of started doing it for a little bit. We were dropping our music videos, and then obviously everyone grows up and kind of has to go their own paths and whatnot. So
you're the only one taking it serious?
Like me and my 2 other homies are taking it serious. We've had a little bumps with a couple people that were like in it, then they were out, then they were in it, then they were out. So like just us 3 are kind of the only ones from Barrie really taking it seriously right now.
Okay. What's the music scene like over there anyways?
In Toronto?
Nah, like where you're from.
In Barrie, there's no music scene. Like I'm the music scene, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's no really music scene in Barrie, to be honest. I don't really know too many other artists, like unless they're really working with me. There's my engineer, Danny HKM. He's the only one that's really on the music side of things as far as Barrie goes.
Yeah. And is there any, like, it doesn't have to be music, it could be in any type of industry, is there any type of big names that are from that city?
Yeah. My dog Mo Zawadi, he's a professional boxer coming out of Barrie.
Nice.
One of my homies, Brandon Talbot's in the NCAA right now, University of Texas Arlington. He's from Barrie.
Okay, so there's talent.
Yeah, there's definitely talent there. It's just so hard for people to see because I guess like there's no eyes in Barrie. There's no one really trying to showcase what Barrie has to offer. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, like just like I say my generation of people are just kind of putting on for the city right now.
Okay.
For sure.
A lot. One of the things I noticed a lot of guys in this route also do is get into clothing, merch. You know what I'm saying? Can you see yourself getting into that route eventually?
I mean, like I like clothing, but like I feel like I wouldn't get into like any like. I feel like I have my own lane of clothing. You know what I mean? Like I don't really do too much as far as styling goes and fashion and whatnot. Like
no, I mean like create your own brand type of thing.
I feel like like in the future I could probably see something like that happening. Most definitely.
You have a name thought of, or you haven't thought that far yet?
Nah, I ain't thought that far yet.
Nothing yet?
Nah, not yet.
Okay. Now for tomorrow's game, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the predictions you got? Like how much you plan on dropping?
I don't really put stats on myself like that because then when I feel like if I don't hit those stats, like I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to get pissed off at myself if I don't hit it.
Okay, how much do you drop in Calgary?
Oh, I was working everybody in Calgary.
You're going crazy?
Yeah, we're going crazy.
So what's the difference here then?
It's going to be no different, but I can't tell you how many points it could be. It could be 50, 60, 70, it could
50?
be 40, it could be 30, it could be 20, you know? Like, it could be whatever.
We got some ballers here. I don't know if you want to say 50.
Hey, man, we've gone all across Canada, man.
But this is your first time hitting here, though.
Calgary told me that Edmonton ain't got shit on them.
Of course they're going to say that, you know what I'm saying?
They were getting killed over there, but we'll see what Edmonton has to offer.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who. But I think I know two players that y'all might be playing. They're kind of serious, but I don't know if I see you get dunked on, legs wrapped around your neck, man. I'm running up and down the court.
That ain't happening to me.
Huh?
That's not happening to me. That's my shit.
So no early predictions as of right now, but you just think your team's gonna be on top.
For sure.
Oh, all right.
For sure.
I might be on the court. You never know.
You're gonna play?
Shit.
Don't guard me.
You got it like that.
For sure.
Okay. What's the next city after this? After or Alberta?
I think we're going to Montreal, right?
Straight to Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal. Well, we're gonna go back to Toronto for a bit, cool out,
go home,
figure out the game plan, and then probably make the move to Montreal.
Did you ever see yourself doing something like this? You know what I'm saying? Going from province to province, just doing what you love from a young age. I
always had the vision and dream of going either whether it be across Canada or the globe playing basketball. That's always been something that I knew was going to happen in my mind, but not like this. Not like the way that Showtime has it with like the takeovers and it being outdoor. Like I've always kind of been an indoor basketball player. So like transitioning to outside wasn't really too crazy for me because like growing up I always played outside, like just in the front yard or just the basketball courts outside, but just like this environment is way different than inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's not 94 feet of the court because there's people that are like squished. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like you have to make do with what you have and like you have to kind of like stay mentally strong because if you are having a good day, like the people on the side are gonna get at you.
Oh, for sure.
Like crazy.
And don't let them niggas know you're having a bad
exactly.
day.
That's what I'm saying. Like I be laughing the whole time because like honestly, like when I'm even having a bad day, like it doesn't really bother me too much. But like when I hear people on the sideline getting at me, they're seeing that I'm having a bad day, I just start giggling realistically. Like I don't really be getting too in my head about it.
Yeah.
That's all cool.
What are some obviously I seen a decent amount of YouTube videos like whenever y'all are playing. I see that like whenever you're going for a layup or whatever the case may be, someone elbows this and that, y'all don't call it. But obviously when the other team gets hit, it gets called, and then your team, come on, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, honestly, like when I go to the rim and I don't get foul calls or I don't call it, it's more or less like I'm trying to set the tone for the game. So like, okay, you guys see that you're fouling me like this and I'm not calling anything. Okay,
y'all shouldn't call it too.
If you get the same physicality on the other side, I don't want to see you crying about it. Yeah. And then 9 times out of 10, they're calling it because what I think it is just the other team is just like pissed off because they're missing in front of everybody, and then when everyone on the sidelines calling them brick, they don't know how to handle it. So there's foul.
Yeah. Who makes the last call? Like if it's a foul, who's the one to say, okay, yeah, it's a foul? Ball up top.
Honestly, I wouldn't
like majority rules.
I feel like it's majority rule or just like shoot for it or something like that. When it comes to outdoor ball, like we never really had a situation where it's just like, what do you think? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's usually the whole crowd saying it's a foul or it's not, and we'll just keep it pushing.
You got a pregame routine or anything like that, or is it just go in, do your quick little warm-ups and then
I just be
quick 50 ball?
Stretching, and then a quick 50 ball, man.
Saying 50 in Edmonton is crazy because, dog, I'm telling you. I mean, I know Calgary, Vancouver probably all said the same thing, but, you know, we'll see.
We'll see
how tomorrow goes.
We'll see.
You get nervous or anything?
Nah. Like, when I'm in different, like, places and, like, I see a packed crowd, like, when I was a kid, I used to get nervous, but, like, I feel like just growing up and just always playing in front of big crowds, like, it's kind of just turned the nervousness into, like, excitement. So it's like I'm more excited than I am nervous to play them. Yeah, like, it doesn't really bring any, I don't really get scared on the court or anything like that.
I forgot to ask your background. What's your background?
I'm Jamaican and Italian.
Italian? No way.
Yeah.
So when you told your parents or when you let the Dukes know like, hey, I'm gonna be going from here to here just to play ball, were they skeptical about it? Were they completely on your side? Like,
nah, they're completely on my side because they know the love of basketball. They know the love I have for basketball. You know what I mean? So anything that I say that I'm doing as far as basketball, they're all for it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. No, I like that. The last thing I got to ask you is what's it called? You said you're gonna draw 50. I got some homies we got some bread on it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I need you to drop 20 plus, cause I'm gonna make a little. You know what I'm saying? If you don't drop 20, my nigga, you owe me. I got you.
Can't be fucking me over. I got a little parlay going on.
I'll give you a cool 20, then I'll hop off.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to ask you. Is there any final things you want to say before I wrap this up?
Hey man, appreciate you for having me.
For
sure. Follow me on Instagram from T3 from the KOZ. Follow my YouTube, T3 from the KOZ. T3 from the KOZ, everything on social media. To be honest, if you want to find me, I got new music coming out soon. And yeah, just turning up on this Trouble Team tour, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for having me.
You know, it's not going to be your last time. This is going to be your first of many.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Convo and Marlo.
It's T3.
And I'm out.